They will teach you to be kind, to be fair, to play by the rules. They will smile at you when you obey, and then they will crush you the moment it suits them. That's the world we live in. Not a world of fairness, but a world of power. And Niccolò Machiavelli knew this better than anyone. He didn't write for saints. He wrote for survivors, for rulers, for strategists, for those who understand that good intentions don't protect you. Strategy does. So if you're still walking through life believing that fairness will reward you, that truth will defend you, and that kindness will make you untouchable, then you're walking blind into a battlefield with no armor. Because power doesn't respect kindness. It respects leverage, control, fear, competence. The dangerous truth? People don't follow the best. They follow the strongest, the loudest, the most useful, the most feared. You don't need to be a monster, but you can't be soft. Because in a world where everyone is playing to win, the one who insists on playing fair is the one who loses quietly. You will be passed over, underpaid, lied to, forgotten. And when you finally speak up, the same people who told you to be kind will say, "You should have spoken sooner." But you didn't, because you thought being nice was a strategy. You thought being agreeable was enough. You thought doing your part would get you noticed. It won't. Machiavelli didn't say, "Be evil." He said, "Be prepared to do what others won't." He said, "Use appearances as weapons. Let them think you are harmless. Let them think you are simple. Let them underestimate you. Then strike, not with rage, not with revenge, with precision." People are not driven by reason. They are driven by fear, by envy, by need. So give them a version of you they can admire, but never one they can control. You will be tested. Your boundaries will be pushed. People will take as much as you let them. So you must become the kind of person who can say, "No, that's far enough," and mean it. You must become the one who walks away from the table when others beg for approval, the one who can cut ties without hesitation, the one who doesn't explain themselves to people who haven't earned an answer. This is not cruelty. This is survival. This is sovereignty. The truth is, fairness is a luxury the powerful can afford to pretend to care about. Once they win. Before that, it's a distraction, a lie you're told to keep you manageable. You don't win by being fair. You win by being smart, strategic, and unshakable. People will lie to you, smile in your face, and twist the knife the moment you turn. That doesn't make them evil. It makes them human. So stop expecting loyalty without leverage. Stop giving trust that hasn't been earned. Stop thinking people will do for you what you would do for them. They won't. Machiavelli's genius wasn't in manipulation, it was in clarity. He saw people for what they are, not what we wish they were. You don't have to lie, you don't have to betray, but you have to be ready. Ready to be cold when the situation demands it. Ready to do what's necessary, not what feels good. Ready to cut, to strike, to lead. Because those who hesitate, those who hope the game is fair, they don't get second chances, they get used, then discarded, and no one mourns them, because the world doesn't reward the harmless. It rewards the effective. So stop asking for permission. Stop apologizing for being ambitious. Stop explaining yourself to people who've never built anything. Be ruthless, not cruel. Be strategic, not emotional. Be feared, not forgotten. And above all, stop playing fair in a world that isn't. They will not hand you power. They will not invite you to take your place. They will not clear the path and say, "It's your turn now." Number. Power is not given. Power is taken. And it is taken by those who are willing to do what others avoid. Those who walk forward when others hesitate. Those who understand that greatness is not awarded. It is seized. You've been told that if you keep your head down, work hard and wait, your time will come. But time doesn't reward the patient. It forgets them. In the real world, the quiet go unnoticed. The polite get ignored. The fair get trampled. The only ones remembered are the ones who made themselves unforgettable. The wolves, not the sheep. The leader is not the one with the kindest heart. It's the one who understands the rules of the jungle and makes them work in his favor. And to do that, you need to accept a truth you've been running from. People don't follow what's right. They follow what's strong. They don't care if you're honest. They care if you're winning. So if you want power, stop playing to be liked. Play to be respected. Or better yet, feared and respected at the same time. You do not need to be loud to be ruthless. The ruthless don't need to yell. They don't need to boast. They don't need to explain. Their presence speaks for them. There is power in silence, in mystery, in never letting people know what you're thinking until it's too late to stop you. You want to be feared? Learn to be unreadable. Machiavelli understood that a silent mind is the most dangerous weapon, because when they can't read you, they can't predict you. And when they can't predict you, they fear you. Let them think you're soft. Let them mistake your calm for weakness. Then, when the moment comes, let your strike be final and unexpected. That is the essence of strategy. Not just power, but control. Control is greater than strength. You don't need to be the strongest. You need to be the one pulling the strings. A puppet master doesn't need muscle. He needs leverage. You gain leverage through knowledge, through relationships, through perception. Not by being fair, but by being prepared. Prepared to walk away. Prepared to act without hesitation. Prepared to let others burn if it keeps you alive. The harsh truth? The world is full of people looking for someone to follow. Be the one they fear disappointing. When people depend on you, when they need your approval, your access, your alliance, you own them. Not through force, through design, through intelligence, through discipline. This is what Machiavelli meant when he said it is better to be feared than loved. Not because fear is brutal, but because fear is clean. It creates order. It commands obedience. It keeps chaos at bay. Love asks. Fear commands. Turn your weakness into weaponry. Maybe you weren't born with power. Maybe you weren't born into wealth, strength, or beauty. Good. Because the most dangerous people in history weren't handed power. They built it with blood and grit. Your disadvantage is your advantage. Because while the privileged become soft and arrogant, you become strategic. You become observant. You learn to survive without luxury, which means you can thrive where they fall apart. Machiavelli didn't write for kings born with crowns. He wrote for those who would take them. Don't hide your flaws. Weaponize them. Don't beg to be accepted. Make your rejection a reason to conquer. Let the world's dismissal sharpen your ambition into something deadly. You must be willing to be alone. There will be nights when no one claps for you. No one supports your decisions. No one understands why you did what you did. Good. Because the man who cannot stand alone will never stand at the top. You will lose people. You will be misunderstood. You will be called cold, arrogant, heartless. Let them talk. The lion does not answer the sheep. You are not here to be understood. You are here to be unforgettable. Greatness has a cost, but so does mediocrity. Choose your pain. Choose your purpose. And when the world tries to make you feel small for being ruthless, for being direct, for being unapologetically strategic, smile. Because that discomfort you feel, that's what power tastes like before it's yours. This is the game. Win it or be played. You're in the game whether you like it or not. There is no opting out. There is no pure ground. There is no safe path. There is only forward, with your eyes open, or backward, blind and bleeding. So stop trying to change the rules. Learn them, master them, then bend them to your advantage. Because the game does not favor the kind, it favors the prepared, the cold, the bold, the ones who don't flinch when it's time to act. This is your choice now. Be remembered or be ruled.